So it depends on the content and what exactly you're testing and what you need, what you want to have the learner walk away with from doing that question. So sometimes we can use questions as a way of reinforcing the learning, and we don't necessarily want to test a learner for are they right or wrong. We really want to reinforce the learning. So in that case, it could be a simple true false. I would use those very sparingly, but sometimes they can be used as reinforcement. I use them as reinforcement to for concepts and hammer home. And sometimes it might seem too easy, but just having that validation and reinforcement that they have learned it without a lot of input from them, it's just clicking true or false. Fill in the blank can be trickier. I would advise that you make sure that that the expected correct answer is going to be easily discerned by the learner, and that they'll be apt to type in the correct answer, because we don't want to test people and set them up for failure. But an example is, I wouldn't use fill in the blank for the color of the sky is blank, because it could be red if it's a sunset, or orange. It could be gray if it's rainy. It could be blue if it's sunny outside, like in Ottawa here today. But having fill in the blank questions, again, those are something I use sparingly, and I look very critically at the wording of what the expected learner's answer is going to be or could be. So watch for trick questions. And then with regards to multiple choice questions, for example, it sometimes can be helpful to have multiple correct answers, and always make sure that you pay attention to your distractors, that they aren't completely off the wall, but that they seem realistic, for example, and credible. So make sure your distractors and your correct answers are credible. I tend to go to multiple choice for e-learning questions quite a bit. And there can be some other ways of testing your knowledge through sorting or matching, for example, and having some interactive activity with regards to that as well.